What's up guys, I'm Andy from 1A Auto. In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the oil on this 2010 Toyota Rav4. If you need parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description and head over to 1AAuto.com. From underneath the vehicle, on the passenger side of the vehicle towards the back of the engine side, we're going to use a 14mm wrench and loosen up the drain plug. Make sure you put a drain bucket underneath here. Take that drain plug out. And there's a seal. It looks like the seal got stuck to the pan, which is okay. Just keep that in mind. You don't want to double seal it. Just make sure it goes back on the drain plug when you go to put it back together. I'm just gonna grab this gasket or seal. And it's a good idea to replace this seal when you're doing an oil change, but I'm just going to reuse this one and the drain plug. Reinstall the drain plug, and this one feels like it's cross-threaded a little bit, but just take the 14mm wrench and tighten up this drain plug. And just snug that up. That's good. Just take a rag and wipe it off. If it's a real mess, you can use a little brake parts cleaner. All right, then just take a extension, a 3/8 extension and a ratchet. I'm gonna loosen this little plug on the bottom of where the filter goes. Oh, so this is on pretty tight. The actual filter's starting to move with it, and I don't really want that to happen. Okay, so under normal circumstances, what you want to do is take this little plug off with your extension and ratchet, but this one, someone put this on too tight and it's not coming off. What you can do is take that plug off, and then with a drain bucket underneath, generally with your filter, you get this little siphon thing. So what you do is you take this, and when that plug is out, you just push this up the center of there, and then all the oil is going to drain out of where the oil filter is. And once that's drained out, you can pull this off, put that plug back in, and generally comes with a new O-ring, so you can replace the O-ring in there. And then you can take, and normally you need a special filter housing cup that I have. I'll show you in a second. Then you can take the whole filter housing off and you won't get as much oil leaking all over the place. So it's kind of nice on these, but someone tightened that up too tight, so I can't show you that. So here's the oil filter cup. Just line this up. I'm gonna use an extension and a ratchet. And just slide this off. And there is a little lock right there. Just make sure that lock isn't hitting on the filter. There. And then, like I said, keep your drain bucket underneath so it doesn't go all over the place. And it's probably gonna go all over the place. All right, that's loose. Let's see how much of a mess this makes. Not too bad. But if you were able to drain it out, it would have been even less than that. So after all that oil has drained out, I'll just take the old filter out. And I'm going to replace this O-ring right here. So just push that together and grab the O-ring. You could always use a pick to pull the O-ring off, just like that. Take the new O-ring, just slide this over. This is going to go in that groove. It's not going on the top groove. It's going on the one down from the top. So that's good. Take the new filter, and it doesn't matter which way it goes on. Just slide that on, just like that. That's good. And then we can take this housing, just get it started. Be careful not to cross thread it. And you can use that same cup to install it. Just go slow. All right, once that's snug, then you can get a torque wrench and just torque this to 19 foot-pounds. So it's not very much at all. So just be careful with that. Pull that off. At this point, if you had this little plug off, you'd want to put the O-ring on and this plug, and then you'd want to torque this to 9.5 foot-pounds. So not very much at all. Before I put the vehicle down, I do want to just double check the torque on the drain plug. I'm going to use a 15mm socket and a torque wrench. Torque this to 30 foot-pounds. And it's good. You don't have to loosen it up or anything, just double check it. Take the oil fill cap off. We'll take a funnel, install the funnel. Now I'm going to use the appropriate type of oil. Check your owner's manual to find out what type of oil, and also this one says on the cap. Just pour the oil in carefully. Make sure it's not spilling. Remove the funnel, put the cap back on. I'm going to start the engine, let it run for about 15 seconds, and then shut it off. Make sure you're on a level surface and check the oil level. Grab the dipstick, take a rag. First thing you want to do is wipe the dipstick first. Put the dipstick back in, pull it out. What you want to do is have the oil in between these two dots, preferably towards the upper dot. And this oil is right on the dot, which is good. And reinsert the dipstick. And you're good to go. All right, take the key, turn the vehicle to the on position without starting the vehicle. And over here where the trip button is, push the trip till you get to trip A. And then we're going to shut the key off. We can keep the key in there, but just shut it off. And then we're going to press and hold the trip button. Turn the key to the on position. You're going to see these little dashes flashing, and then it's going to go to all zeros. And then once you see trip A again, release the trip button, and your oil life is reset.
Thanks for watching. If you want the parts to do it yourself, check out oneaauto.com, the place for DIY auto repair.